Oh, hello. Welcome to another day of the Zimion's Global Concerns Karnon Reacts stories. It's Karnon Reacts just for you. And today we got a good one. Trolls, cyberbullies, criminy-diminies, and this is with my buddy Mike, the classic quarter gameplays from his other channel. And you know him here as the Mr. Artist. Yes, me, Karnon, your fan, and welcome. And this is a nutty one. It's a nightmare he had. We're gonna talk about it and watch his story. Come and open a book with me, Karnon, your buddy. And let's see. Get this on a roll, bub. I got a blade. Back off and be a good little boy. You know what's coming. And we're gonna watch the story and check it out. Come and join the Karnon's Reaction. Schwink! Woo-wee! The pain hurts. Oink. Let's watch the show and get it on a ball. Yee!
Negative thinking leads to zero thinking. And within today's message, never do this after you get done creating a video and worked on a hard project. Well, it all started with me working on the project for my Halloween special on the Classic Order gameplays. And then I actually got it done and decided to take a break for the next project. Started watching some AVGN. The cyber mind of the craziness started to kick in. So I was enjoying myself and watched the video. And he released a new video not too long ago. And I was like, wow, this is an amazing video. And I says, well, I got to leave a comment. I left a little funny, happy comment. And, and I just decided to set it down and just relax. So I took a break, laid down for a little bit to relax my mind. And then I came back a few minutes later to my YouTube channel getting a notification. And it was from Cinemassacre's comment list where I left a comment. And you usually got fans that leave comments and likes. But here, it seemed like the cyber bully of the trolls. And it was a negative comment indeed. And he was tagging my YouTube channel. I was in shock. What the hell? And it was like, oh man, what did he say? He says, look kid, so forth and so forth, something like,
and I got your stats and everything, and why are you doing business ads instead of everything? Also said, you have 0 comments. Why are you so not paying attention to your fans?
And so forth. Kind of a simple question, but he made it sound like it was directed at himself. And then when I went to check his profile, it said, I would like to kill anybody, especially like how Charlie Kirk was shot in the head right into his profile. Had nothing but pictures, but no, just posts asking questions about God, whether real or not, and then said he was God in Jesus Christ, and he wants to kill people and ask questions like, and he acted like a bot, but I do not know if it was an actual person or not. Scared the hell out of me. But the fact was, it just was weird, and I felt kind of threatened by it. So I kind of went back, and I found out he was just tagging posts on my page. And I was like, what the hell? That is just terrifying. So I reported him to YouTube, like it was a complete threat almost. And it was on James Rouse's page. And I'm so sorry to James if, oh my God. And I bet this just got me so blocked because it was using my tag name under this God guy and claiming to be Jesus, and God forbid. So after 24 hours have passed, my brain rotted starts, and within the clicks of the minutes, I slept for a little bit. Then I come back to surprise. This post is still up there and on everything. So AI, YouTube, cops comes and grabs me, takes it away, and then realizing, oh my lord, what is going on? So my mistake was I got a little upset, and I figured, okay, YouTube ain't gonna do something about this. I'm gonna do something about this. But still, it's like the Grim Reaper that came with the Mega Death Christ of Doom, and yet lightning strikes with the Doom Mega Death Christ fake coming out to shoot and scare the hell out of me. But anyways, James and Mike's going nuts. First thing, the fake Mega Death Christ, kill that troll. He goes back running. and the insanity. Oh yes, it's going insane. Angry video game nerd power to the hour. Nintendo power to the hour. Hell yeah. And I got very upset, stressed, and because I just got done with doing an episode for Halloween and working on a new Thanksgiving project, I was so stressed about everything and not thinking things through like a YouTuber should, and not to reply to such stuff. I flipped out, and I wrote this really cronky message, like, if you believe in God, you shouldn't be saying stuff like this, or something like this. And you say, before someone has a channel, posts things and says, I'm going to kill somebody like Charlie Kirk, or go at people like I should kill him, or something, weird stuff on his profile, and the way it was, and creepy as it was. So I wrote some weird thing in this, you should be seeking some mental help, son, and I put that right under the post that was on James Ralph's page, which is a big red flag. You don't do that on YouTube. Big no-no. And the weirdest of my evil brain schemes. So I get like a weird ding back on something from a reply, but nothing in the way, but it's like, I still got my profile, son. Ha ha ha. I don't know. Something weird. I started spinning out of control from everything. I was all upset from everything. Oh. And then I was like, Mega Death Christ. He's going to shoot me. I got better to find some information. Oh, no, it's just going insane. Mega Death Christ. Mega Death Christ. Oh, no. It's the fake Mega Death Christ. Oh, God. Help us. Freaky comments. But, I had to remain cool. Be calm, think straight. But man, the guy just had to say all that stuff, and it's like, man, like you were really Jesus Christ. And the Grim Reaper coming out. That's what this was. The Grim Reaper to taunt me in my flesh. Help! Oh God, Grim Reaper.
I want your soul, son. Give me all your blood. Fatality.
Now, honestly, I'm going to give some tips right here. This is some YouTube things we all have bad habits with, and also becoming a YouTuber. And as my anime looks so sharp and everything to tell you. Yes, in Business Victory, to get a rising good YouTube thing, the Fire Wheel of Doom. Never leave a comment randomly on pages, even though you might have a fan page as well. Lesson well learned. Number 2, never really reply back if you got a troll and everything. Just block them and let them do their dirty work. Just as long as they ain't infecting your channels like what happened to me. Number 3, you really don't want to be making a red flag in a conflict. And I am sorry and to say that's just the first 2 things I like to say about that. And my mistake, I did do a red flag for all the stress I went to within the week I have been, and did not mean to be offensive to anybody or anything, and never know who sometimes you're talking to on that other side, and it can make conflicts worse than what they are. Now I'm going to give some YouTube pointers for people that are even just starting out, or even for me. I'm no guru, and a lot of those gurus sometimes mislead people, but sometimes they're right. Well, the best thing, common sense, for the algorithm to really work. Number 1, launch at least between 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock, no matter where you're located in the world, because the people that get off work from their jobs and daily lives come home around family time, or at least 4, 5, sometimes 3 o'clock, but mostly 4 and 5 will be great for your own location to get audience and views. Interact or something where the people will come back to leave a comment for you, which works very well. Make sure it's something of their interests. And that's how the algorithm kind of works. Now, with the new AI changes and things that have been going on, I have been doing promotions. I also, over the years, I have seen a decline in my stuff on my gaming channel, because people do intend to come and go for the things they like to do and see. Now this happens, this is usual sometimes, and sometimes when things go to a 0 on your stats of your ratings of views and stuff, when things start to change, like certain variations and stuff within it, YouTube's trying to redirect the information towards a correct audience that it will feel best to get new viewers into your YouTube channel. Now, I have been doing promotions once in a while, and YouTube has that feature for promotions. And I probably agree that, yes, I have been doing it over a lot. But for this case, what happened to me being trolled, really nobody should be pulling stats and stuff at people, especially putting it in comments. Yes, YouTubers do view other YouTuber stats and try to get trends. Usually go to Google trending and find information to come up with titles and things that might work. But in the mad facts of the truth, you don't go publicly announcing it or picking a fight with somebody and the bowl on of it, because it's not a good thing to do, and it puts red flags on YouTube. It doesn't look good on channels, and doesn't look under comments and putting links and stuff, because YouTube forbids it, and it's a red flag with YouTube. So yeah, you could lose your channel over just grabbing and putting people's things. It makes me wonder if the guy was a bot or not. Now, I remember a couple years ago, Mike Mattei and James Ralph was joking about a guy named God and stuff. And one time they were teasing James that maybe it's James, but it's a visual effects artist that was working for him a while back. Now, if so, I didn't mean to be offensive to Cinemassacre or anything, or anyone. It's just the fact to do that stuff publicly and put it out in the open. It's not a good thing. It's a red flag. But this guy was just trolling me, and it looked like needed some serious help. I'm not too sure. Maybe going through crises in his life, or a young kid. There's a number of people who use God terms and stuff on YouTube, which I don't think is the best thing, because using politics and religion, it does cause conflict just to be using a certain title and stuff. But the idea, if you're going to do that, you got to do things within those interests of crowd and not to be on the gaming channel. But that's just my opinions. I'm not here to go at people or anything, but so I actually did block the person. But now back to this video. I've just given these hints and tips, and so if anybody had anything to say, well, now you know how YouTube kind of works. It's a 5 o'clock shadow, and it depends. Sometimes the title that actually gains the YouTuber's interest, and it takes time. It could take 24 hours to a week to a month for you to actually get a couple good followers and audience. So it recalibrates once in a while too. And everything you scroll on YouTube, now it's AI tracked. So you're tracked constantly, assuming that you might like something that you may not like. You might have scrolled over. So be careful a little bit. It is kind of wary now with the changes on the internet for this 2025 to 2026. Anyways, after all that inconvenience and madness that happened, I am sorry for any inconvenience that I've caused, and also not knowing who was on the other end causing me trouble. But sorry for any troubles that I may have caused to Cinemassacre and the team. And a lot of weird stuff throughout the week has happened. And I just wonder what James and them, or James might be thinking or saying. I know he probably blocked us both. That is a creepy thing, and I hope James can forgive me. I didn't mean to get out of line. I was stressed for so much publishing and editing for the week. We are YouTubers. We should be responsible. And I know I did. I was really a zombie when that took place, but it happens to the best of us. That's why we have put comments on hold button as well, and so forth. Anyways, I just hope I'm not in the block list, but I just want to see what James has to say. Click, click.
Face against the hippopotamus's butt while it muck spreads. That's when a hippo takes a shit, rather than allowing the shit to drop from its anus. It presses its tail against its ass crack, waving it back and forth, shredding the shit all over the place. That's as much fun as this game is, like putting a turd in a fan or a bandsaw. You just don't do it. Like something you do for a cheat code, not a basic move that you have to do in order to play the game. Why did they program it in such an asinine, ball-brained, cockamamie, ridiculous fashion? For the thrill of a lifetime, one night only, irritating stick!
So remember, today's lesson, don't be an irritating stick. And don't reply to trolls, because trolls will stick you back to your dirty little rack. And now, I thank you for viewing. I hope you enjoyed today's show, and we will be having more Carnon React stories. And it's all you, the fans, and I hope you enjoyed. So, comment, leave a comment, but don't be a stick troll indeed. Rock on, see you next time on the flip side.